Week after week now, since the beginning of season 2 of Foundation, you've been hearing me say how much I am enjoying this series, how good it is. Hopefully, today's recap will convince you to watch the series and to catch up before the series finales next week. So, in this week's episode, hang on to your hat because we are in for one really nice ride. Basically, this episode starts off with the backstory of Demerzel, which was really interesting. For a longest time, I've been wanting to know more about it. We find out that the young emperor discovers a secret chamber underneath the palace and where Demoiselle was held as a prisoner. And we are talking about the original emperor here, not one of his clones, the original. And throughout his life, he keeps coming back and visiting her. And throughout time, kind of creates a bond because being an emperor is kind of lonely. And this is his hidden secret friend, his confidant, and throughout the years decides to kind of put her back together since she was dismantled. And the bond just grows bigger, and the emperor finds a way to understand the technology and inserts an implant that will force her to obey him. She's not happy about this. As an AI who wanted to be recognized as a sentient being, being a slave was not her idea of freedom. But this is how it all started. And he will explain how he has an idea because at his age, he can no longer have children, and he gets this idea of creating clones. And he forces her to love him. Not the greatest things, but still, nonetheless, it's a way for him to have his empress. Now, in other news, following the side story of Gail and Salvor, Salvor manages to save her mother, Gail, or try to. There's a couple of fights going on trying to save her, and then, whoa, out of nowhere, I was not expecting this. I thought that Selden was dead, and yet here he is in the flesh. So I am hoping that in the next episode we will understand because he was pretty much in the pool for quite some time, motionless. So I definitely thought he was dead. So now we get back to current day affairs where Brother Day has gone to Trenton to speak to the hologram of Selden. Selden explains to him that he orchestrated all of this in order to bring Day here to negotiate a peace. And in a way, he's offering the MacGuffin and explaining that he can teach Demerzel how to use it. In a way, he's trying to either convince Brother Day to learn from the history or to convince Demerzel to create another clone that will be more responsive to the teachings that mathematics and destiny are intertwined. But Brother Day will not have it. He is the only human. He does not want the AI to take control of destiny. He thinks that the humans should be in charge of human destinies and decides to take the MacGuffin and wipe out Foundation. And the way that they do it is just absolutely eye candy. I am loving the way this is done. I don't know if this is how it went down in the books, but I can definitely tell you that from a sci-fi point of view, this was wow. And I will just leave it at that. Hopefully you've enjoyed the recap of this week. Hopefully I've given you enough eye candy to get you interested into this series. It's not too late to catch up for the series finale of next week. Until then, everybody stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.